Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, this morning, first thing, get Jess's car through the MOT. That's what we want to do today. First thing, it's booked, 9 o'clock. So that is what I want to do first. And then we're going to jump on the Peugeot 3008. You can see I've got the gearbox out. The old clutch is just there. I've got the new clutch, got the new parts, but basically ready just to go for it. But let's get this through the MOT first. And then when I come back, I'm going to show you the results. And then we're going to get cracking with the Peugeot. So, let's do this. Right, okay. So, guys, back from the MOT centre. Let me show you the results on this one. So, we have a pass with no advisories. But yeah, look at the mileage difference between the two MOTs. 2nd of the 12th, 2024. So it's only been about a few months anyway. But I always try, even though it's, you know, it's got months and months and months left on this MOT, I always try and give a nice fresh 12 months MOT whenever, you know, I'm getting these ready for sale or sort of customers' cars or whatever. It's just nice to have a good 12 months on it. So there we go. Apart from a quick wrap around and a clean up, she's pretty much done. That is it. It just needs a little clean. I'll do that off camera. There's no point me showing you that in this one. I really want to crack on now with this Peugeot. Because, like I said, I have removed the gearbox. You can see it there and the clutch. Now, on the computer, when we put the computer on, the scan tool, it was saying slipping. Now, I don't know if you can actually see that correctly. You probably can now, but that it is right down to the rivets. It is right down. So this is the reason it's slipping. Yeah, not good. So yeah, it's just too close. It probably would have gone on for a little bit longer. I've got to be honest, a little bit longer, but not too much longer, because this side, especially this side, it is close. Very, very close. So, yeah, I've got a new 3-part clutch for this one. We've got to change the inside of it as well. There's like a rubber rubber seal that goes in that bit there as well. You can see it sounds not good as well. This part, you have to be really careful, because this is like the Fiat 500 where you've got the actuator. It's kind of the same sort of thing. Normal gearbox with an actuator sitting on the front, but I think these are a bit more reliable than the Fiat 500s. And they're self-bleeding as well, so once you connect it all back up, you just, yeah, it can't, this part self-bleeds itself kind of thing. But you have to learn and tell the car that it's had a new clutch fitted with the scan tool, and that is what we're going to do as well. So yeah, it's a case now of getting that part out there. We'll get all that off, disconnect all these pipes, and we will put a new clutch in place and put it all back together. So yeah, it's a lot of work this is, but got there in the end. I got it down. So we're moving in the right direction. So let me set you up. I'm going to crack on with this now. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, it's a little bit noisy outside, so I apologise for the forklift moving around. If you can hear that, I think you can. So, anyway, new clutch in place, and yeah, all lined up really well, all cleaned up. You see me just all cleaning it all up and got a little bit dusty and stuff. I used a little bit of Loctite on the bolts that's holding that plate in place. The clutch plate. Yeah, I just not a lot, but just a little bit. It just helps to stop them bolts from being removed. And obviously you can, it's Loctite, so you can always it can be done. But it just helps to hold it in place. This tool is an absolute game changer when you're doing clutches. You just can't get it wrong. Once you connect this in and get it lined up, and then you do it up, it holds it so tight that you cannot get it wrong. So yeah, that's in place and that's done now. I am going to have to get a little bit of help getting this gearbox up into place. Once it's in position, I'll continue, but the person that is going to help me doesn't want to be on camera, which is completely understandable. So we'll get it in place and then I'll come back to you. So bear with me, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, guys, just quickly came there. Just got a bit carried away. Just started putting everything back together, but I just wanted to show you. Yeah, so he helped me get it in position, and then I started doing the recording, sort of me putting it, buttoning it back up, putting the bolts in, and I've got to be honest, it's going together really, really quick and easy. Just checking to make sure the bolts that I've got on the floor and up the top there, I know where they go. And yeah, it's going really, really well. So I'm going to crack on now. Probably, what I've got to do, I've got to put the bracket, this bracket up here has got to go in there, like that. Because I had to take that off. I had to take that off to be able to get to the bolts that is holding in there. See those bolts in there? Couldn't get them out without removing that bracket. It was just in my way with the spanner and the ratchet. Couldn't get in there. So yeah, it's just a matter of sort of buttoning things up, putting everything back together, just checking things, making sure that everything goes back as it should. But yeah, it's going back really, really well. So let's continue. I'll set you up. Hopefully we can get it back up and it's on its, engine mount. Everything back together and it's supporting itself. And then we can just continue. I'm not putting the front end on until we've done the timing belt and the water pump on this side. So we just need to get it back into place, do as much as we can on the engine side. And then we're going to go over to the timing side. So, yeah, let's, I'll set you back up. Let's continue. Let's do this. Right, okay. Wow, guys, it is more or less back together when it comes to the gearbox and that kind of thing. I've got another pipe to put here off for the water system. Done underneath. Drive shafts are back in place. Yeah, just really done it all now. Put it all back together, all bolted up. So, yeah, slowly getting there. But what I wanted to do is turn my attention now and start the timing belt and the water pump on this side. And I've took the top cover off because I basically want to show you the original belt. And let me show you there. As you can see, Peugeot, Citroen, Formico. So that is the original belt, I reckon, from new. I can't see a main dealer replacing that belt. I might be wrong, but it's you know, I am not taking that chance that is the original belt and it's got to stay there. So yeah, I'm gonna just replace it, just change it over. Also, I've removed this sensor on top of the cat in preparation that I'm going to clean that with the fluid. I've already showed you the fluid that I got from the company. It's over there. So we're going to do that in this catalytic converter. And yeah, I'm absolutely shattered, absolutely knackered, but we've still got time. Got a little bit of a drip down there, a little bit of oil drip. See it? It's just the overflow when I filled up the gearbox. It just bloody come out a little bit, but yeah, I don't like mess. I just don't like it. Even that patch there, see this patch here, that I'm going to be cleaning that up because I just don't even like that. Anyway, that's my OCD coming out a little bit more. So let's get set back up. Let's get this stripped down now, this side. Support the engine, take the engine mount off, start messing around with all this. And yeah, I've got a new Daco one up here. So we're going to get this fitted. Oh, a new one in. And then just see how far we get today. But let's crack on. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. Well, there we go. Timing belt and water pump out of the way. You can see I've just pinned it at the top, pinned it there as well, which is the, I think that's something to do with the water. It's not the water pump, because the water pump's there, but I think that's, I don't know, there's going to be someone someone watching this can jump in the comments and say, that is a whatever it is. But I think I've always pinned it there. It's quite important to pin it as well, just to make sure it don't move around. I think it's something to do with obviously the position and the timing of obviously the way it pumps around. Guys, I've got to be honest, I don't know 100% what that is, but I'll pin it anyway. Pin at the bottom as well, which goes there. You can see that pin goes in there at the top as well, so that's all pinned. So yeah, and water pump has been removed just there. Going to put a new one in place. Let's have a look at the belt first. It is worn. You can see that it's worn. It's not cracking. But it is. You can see that it's worn. So these white lines you can see is where it's obviously wearing through and coming through. But like I said, this is the original belt. It must be. Don't know why it's got Formic over it on it. Are they part of the same? Oh, I know why. Didn't they use this engine in the Transit Connect and a few other Ford vehicles? I'm sure they did, didn't they? That's why that's on there. Must be. But yeah, you know, that's all the stuff off. Water pump tensioners there, all off as well. You get both of these. That's obviously the tensioner, and that's the idle pulley. And you get those in the pack. Water pump with gasket there. Tensioner, pre-tensioned as well. It looks like it's come around a little bit for some reason. I've got to see where that's gone at an angle. Look, that needs to come around a little bit, and that pin needs to be straight, really, there. So I'll do that before we put it in place. The idler pulley as well. New belt at the bottom. So yeah, we're gonna probably, well, I am gonna continue this on Monday. I have been filming this over the last couple of days because I just ain't had time to do a video every day this week. So I've sort of bunched this one up together. That's why it's a little bit longer. But yeah, Monday, it's going to be I know it's going to be a crazy another week. I've got another new project to pick up on Monday because I won a project, a new car. Well, yesterday I won it, Thursday, and let me have it today. So I'll be picking it up on Monday. But for now, that's it, guys. That's the end of today's video. It is Friday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you soon.